You really think you'd get away with it? That no one would ever find out? Because if you did, you're even more stupid than I thought.
Oh, how you're going to enjoy telling Dennis this, aren't you, Iris? What a triumph for you. You can probably hardly wait.
You really are stupid. Don't you know I'd do almost anything to keep my son from finding out that the woman he's married is a tramp? And there's even a film to prove it?
Does that mean you're going to pay Chris off?
That depends upon you, Paige.
What do you expect me to do?
I want you out of Houston. I want you out of my son's life, once and for all.
And what do you think that is going to accomplish?
It will guarantee Dennis a decent future. You see, I'm not going to let you ruin his life the way you've ruined your own.
Do you really think getting rid of me is going to get you off the hook, Iris? Let me tell you, Chris is still going to insist on getting that money, every lousy dollar of it.
Oh, and it will be worth every lousy dollar, as you put it, to get you out of our lives.
You really think you have me right where you want me, don't you?
My dear, I don't want you at all. And I'm willing to pay out $1 million to prove it.
And what if I tell you I won't go, Iris? What will you do then?
You won't dare say no to me.
Try me.
Hi. Are you waiting for someone, or you come in here to have a drink?
I'm looking for someone.
Oh, well, maybe I can help you. Who is he?
He's a she. I'm looking for Elena Decker.
Well, she's not here right now.
Oh, when will she be back?
I'm not sure. I could take a message. What's your name?
Tell her Rena Decker was here, her sister-in-law.
Oh, well, you could try over at the Aquarius Apartments. That's where she's living.
I was already there. She wasn't in.
Well, let's see now. The trailer, or she could have gone over to rehearse at the recording studio a bit. She's making a demo record today.
That's why I'm here. I want to wish you luck.
Well, how nice. I can show you how to get to the trailer park.
All right.
Now, if you just go out here up to Westheimer, and you turn left and you go up about 5 miles, you'll see...
Maybe I can help you.
I thought you were going to the coop.
I was. I am. But I just remembered I forgot something.
Your wallet?
No, my account book. You know, that little black book I carry around with me? Our business records.
Business records?
Yeah, business records of all our appointments and, what we spend on things. So when all that big money's rolling in and the IRS wants to know where it went to, well, I'll be able to show them.
Yeah, and they'll still want some more money just the same.
Well, did you see it anywhere?
I may have when I was straightening up. Wait, I stuck some things in the closet.
Well, it's got to be somewhere. Oh, here it is. I left it here on the bed.
Well, if it's that important, why don't you just keep it with your wallet?
All right, I'll do that. Now, don't you worry about me, huh? You just take care of the singing, and I'll take care of all the figuring, all right?
Yeah.
Look, Elena, why don't you just come with me over to the coop, huh? Instead of just standing over this ironing board moping all day.
Well, I'm still hoping that Bernie's going to show up.
Leave a note.
No, Billy Joe, just run along, okay? Now, I still have a lot of stuff to do here, and it's calming me down. Honest.
Now, I can imagine when you're rich and famous, we're going to have to rent out other people's laundry just so you can calm down before a show.
Billy Joe?
Yeah?
You think Bernie's all right, don't you?
Buzzards couldn't get to him. Now, calm down, will you? I'll be back a little later.
Funny. I was so sure that Bernie would show up today.
Texas, starring Beverly McKenzie.
And who are you, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry you don't remember me. I remember you very well.
Oh, we've met before?
Yes, my name is Chris Shaw. I met you at Iris Wheeler's home.
Iris.
Yes, it was at the wedding reception that Iris gave for her son and his bride.
Oh, you're a friend of the Wheelers. Nice to meet you.
Well, I'm an old friend of Paige Carrington's and a new friend of Mrs. Wheeler's.
How nice.
Now, how may I help you?
Thank you. I think I have all the information I need from,
Bobby Sue,
Yes, thanks.
you'll have no trouble finding the trailer park.
Well, if you excuse me, I think I have to go looking for Elena. Bye.
Bye.
Nice seeing you again.
What do you mean you won't go?
I'm not going to leave Dennis. I happen to love him. Although I wouldn't expect you to understand that.
You don't know the meaning of the word.
Maybe I didn't. But I do now, Iris. He's the most beautiful thing that has ever happened to me. He's loved and he's cared for me, and I'm not going to lose him.
Well, just how long do you think Dennis will continue to love you? Once he finds out how you deceived him, what do you think will happen then?
And what do you think will happen when he finds out that you, his own mother, has deceived him and manipulated him every way that she could?
I have never done anything that wasn't for Dennis's own good.
Oh, you are the one that pushed me at him in the first place, remember? Of course, it was to break up his relationship with Dawn, but it worked, didn't it? And now it's backfired on you, hasn't it, Mrs. Wheeler?
Do you think he will believe one word you say once he finds out your little secret, your Hollywood career?
Which doesn't begin to compare to your little secret, does it, Iris? 25 years you've lied to your own son, Iris, telling him that Elliot is a real father when you knew it was Alex. Not to mention you lying to Elliot. Even if he could forgive you for what you've done to him, do you really think he could ever forgive you for hurting Elliot? He absolutely adores that man.
If that's your defense.
Oh, no. Correction, Iris. That is my ammunition. If this is a total war, you better believe I don't intend to lose. And you may shoot the first shot, but I'm going to be around to shoot the last one, and you don't forget that.
Your threats don't frighten me.
Well, maybe not now, but think it over. I'm not giving up Dennis. He loves me, and he believes what I want him to. Can you say the same? Your credibility is a little thin these days, don't you think?
You bluff very cleverly, Paige. If I didn't know you so well, I'd be impressed. But I still strongly recommend that you take my offer.
Oh, what? You pay off Chris and I leave Dennis?
In a nutshell, yes.
No way, Iris. You see, I will never walk out on Dennis. Not if you put a gun to my head.
What a tempting thought.
What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do?
How you doing, Bobby Sue?
How you doing? Today's a big day, isn't it?
You betcha. And from today on, it's look out, world, here we come.
I bet Elena's real excited.
Yeah, she's just rearing to go.
Oh, say, did that woman ever find her?
What woman?
Oh, she was a real pretty lady, kind of classy. Yeah. She was looking for Elena. She said her name was Rena. Rena Decker.
Oh, she's Elena's sister-in-law. She married Max Decker. So what did she have to say?
Just wanted to wish her luck.
Well, that's nice. Yeah. But my client isn't going to need any luck.
Say, I hear Bernie's back in town.
You heard what?
I heard Bernie say...
Yeah, never mind about that, but who told you that?
I heard it from a client, Julie Baxter. She didn't actually see him, but her husband
Where?
Doug... Shh. Was hanging around the trailer park.
Yeah, well, when was this?
I don't know, yesterday. Maybe today. She was having a perm.
Oh, never mind about that.
Wait, something wrong?
You don't think that Chris knows anything about Bernie being back, do you?
Not from me. Say, have you seen Bernie?
Well...
Have you?
Oh, so anyway, we're only gonna do this one sum. We're gonna go all the way.
Roy, get lost. You too, cowboy. Come on out now.
Yes, sir, Mr. Shaw.
Yeah, I guess I better get busy, too.
Not so fast, BJ. We've got a couple of questions to answer first.
What are they?
Oh, just something to help you relax.
You mean... like tranquilizers?
No, more like aspirin.
I don't know, Bernie. I don't like taking pills.
Oh, it's nothing to worry about. They're real mild.
No, thank you, but I'd rather not.
She's going to bring you good luck. Not that you need luck, because you are a very talented young lady.
I think that this is the nicest present I've ever gotten.
Ah, I bet you got nicer presents than a little old teddy bear.
No. Not that mean this much.
Well, now, are you feeling better?
Yeah, I am, Bernie. A lot better.
You wanted to talk to me, boss?
Yeah, what time does this recording session start tonight?
Oh, we're scheduled at L&R at 5 o'clock, but, that's if we're on time. Of course,
where is the L&R studio?
It's on Olive Street. 1511 Olive Street. Why do you ask?
Because I plan to be there, BJ.
Iris, can you tell me what Paige did that was so terrible?
I can't, Rena.
Can you tell me who's blackmailing you?
No, I've told you too much already.
Iris, I want to help you.
I know, darling, and I appreciate your concern, but all right. Did you come into town just to see me?
First, I went to see Elena, Max's younger sister.
Oh, the singer you told me about.
Mm-hmm.
Rena, what on earth is the matter with you?
I went to the chicken coop.
Well, I warned you about what a dreadful place it is. I told you Vivian went there once for about 10 seconds.
Iris,
What?
I met someone there. A man named Chris Shaw. He told me that he's a friend of Paige's and yours.
He's no friend of mine. I met the man once. He appeared at the wedding reception Alex and I gave for Dennis. I hardly spoke to him.
He sure sounded like you two were very good friends.
That's outrageous. Well, it's simply not true. But, well, I can't be responsible for what he goes around telling people.
He's a friend of Paige's, though, isn't he?
I don't know. Perhaps. I think she said she met him a long time ago.
Enough to remember her past indiscretions? Iris, is Chris Shaw blackmailing you?
Wait a minute. You plan to be at the recording session?
You got it.
Listen, you can just forget about that address, because there's just no way you can be there.
Getting a little bit big for your boots, aren't you, BJ? Remember, you're the hired help around here.
Hey, look, it's nothing personal. It's just that we can't have anybody hang around the studio while Elena's doing her demo tape. I mean, she's nervous as it is.
I won't make her nervous, BJ. I'm here every night when she sings.
That's different. I mean, this is different. Just forget it, okay? I mean, it's no hard feelings here. Just forget the whole thing.
Well, I'd really like to oblige you, BJ, but I'm afraid I can't. You see, I've got a job to do.
What are you talking about here?
Well, I won't be there as Elena's boss. I'll be representing Mr. Lawrence.
Since when?
Since yesterday, when Mr. Lawrence asked me to work for and with him.
You're kidding. You're not working for Mr. Lawrence.
Wrong.
I don't believe it. I mean, why would a person like Mr. Lawrence hire somebody like you?
Now, just how do you mean that, Billy Joe?
Well, I mean, you own the chicken coop here, and it's making a whole lot of money for you, so you don't need Mr. Lawrence.
Never hurts to have a little extra income.
So your job is to keep an eye on me and Elena?
Oh, that's not everything I'll be doing, but it's part of it, yes.
Yeah, sure it is.
Where are you going?
I'm going to call Mr. Lawrence right now and check this whole thing out.
Oh, don't waste your hard-earned dime, Billy Joe. Mr. Lawrence left the Packard Hotel this morning.
Where'd he go? I can go long distance on this.
Probably out of the country by now. Besides, it's none of your business where he is.
If Mr. Lawrence isn't around, how do I know you're really on his payroll?
We'll be dealing with an associate of his. Man's name is Peter Parnell.
Why didn't Mr. Lawrence talk to me about this?
Because he knew I'd do it for him.
And you met with this Parnell guy?
No, I haven't met with him, but I've spoken to him on the phone. You'll be hearing from him, too.
And how do you know that?
Just cool it, BJ. Let the brains do the work, okay? Oh, and BJ, clean that table off over there. You're still working here, too, you know.
I don't know about that, Mr. Shaw.
Iris, is Chris Shaw the man who's blackmailing you?
Yes.
Have you talked to Paige?
I went directly there from your place this morning.
What did she say when you told her you were being blackmailed?
Not much.
She didn't deny what that awful man said was true about her, did she?
Oh, there's no way she can deny anything, believe me.
Well, what did you tell her when you said that she had to help you straighten out this $1 million mess she got you into?
I suggested a way in which she could be very helpful.
And?
Well, she didn't take to the idea.
Well, she has no choice.
Well, I don't know. I think I can convince Paige to cooperate with me, but I'll need a little more time.
Does that mean you won't have to pay the $1 million?
No. I still have to come up with the money.
Iris, if Paige is going to accept some responsibility for
Rena,
this,
she can't do anything financially.
Well, then neither do you.
If I don't pay that money, my son's life could be destroyed, and my husband's reputation will be ruined. I can't stand by and allow that to happen.
Iris, it's mind-boggling. $1 million. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I know.
Alex is a multi-millionaire. My daddy has a lot of money. So does Vicky. But the idea, Iris, of giving someone $1 million, that's terrifying. No matter how rich you are.
Well, it's my only way out, for now, anyway.
Okay. Honey, I'm going to help you get that money. At least part of it, anyway.
You will?
I just made you a promise, Iris.
What a true friend you are.
Oh, honey, I don't know if I'm hurting you or helping you.
Of course, you're helping me.
Iris, talking you into going to the police, that's helping you.
Darling, we've been over all of that.
Okay. I'll do what I can to get the money as soon as possible, all right?
You won't say anything.
I won't whisper a word of this to anyone.
Thank you.
It isn't time to go yet, is it?
Huh? What? No, not yet, no.
Well, what's wrong? Huh?
I don't know, but as soon as I make this phone call, I'll find out for sure.
Well, who do you have to call?
Mr. Lawrence, the Packard Hotel.
What's happened?
Chris says that he's leaving Houston. Hello, Packard Hotel? Yeah, let me speak to Mr. Lawrence. Yeah, Jim Lawrence. He's not? He didn't check out, did he? Well, yeah, I understand. Listen, did he say where he was going? Well, when's he coming back? Okay. No, wait, hold on. Did he leave a message? Did Mr. Lawrence leave a message for Mr. Billy Joe Wright? No, W-R-I-G-H-T. Nothing at all? Okay, then. Thanks anyways. Damn.
Well, what did they tell you?
Well, he didn't check out because he rents a suite by the month, but he's out of the country. The operator doesn't know where he is or when he's coming back. Now, ain't that something?
Well, does that mean that the recording session is off?
Oh, no, it don't mean, whatever it means, it don't mean that at all, darling.
Yeah, but he gave us the money to pay for it.
No, the check already cleared the bank. That's not the problem.
Then what is?
Oh. Before Mr. Lawrence left, he told...
Told what?
Nothing. It's all right. I'm just overreacting, darling. I'm just getting too excited here.
I'll get it.
Decker Delivery Service.
Ricky! Is this for me?
It sure is, from me to you.
Hey, Billy Joe, Ricky brought me a present.
Great. I think I'll go over to Maggie's.
Well, I thought you had lunch already.
Oh, I forgot. No wonder my stomach feels like my throat's cut. Hey, let me bring you back something, huh?
No. Oh, please, no. I can't face food right now.
Okay, whatever you want. Ricky?
Well, aren't you going to open it?
Now?
Well, sure. How else are you going to find out what it is if you don't unwrap it?
Right.
You like it?
Oh, Ricky.
Here, let me put it on for you. Now, I don't know too much about buying presents, but, every girl likes jewelry, right? See, I figured this one's special because it's got the four-leaf clover. I wish you good luck, you know?
Well, it's beautiful, Ricky. Thank you.
Wait a minute. Did I do something wrong?
No. No, it's just that everybody's being so nice to me.
Well, why shouldn't they be? You know, you gotta know, sister, that everybody's pulling for you for this demo to be really great. Now, what did I say?
Nothing. See, it's just that the more that people tell me that they want me to do good, the more nervous I get.
I mean, that doesn't make sense.
I'm just real afraid that I'm gonna let people down.
Listen, the whole family's behind you.
Yeah, the whole family.
Well, almost the whole family.
Except Max, of course. I mean, you don't have to tell me how he feels about anything that I do. He couldn't care less, Rick.
Oh, Elena, don't.
Well, it's true, isn't it? Isn't it?
How's my sugar bums doing today, huh? Boy, that looks good.
Oh, I'll go get you some.
Honey, you sit right there. I'll see what I got left in the kitchen.
Well, thanks, Maggie. Well, today's a big day. Today, Elena's gonna cut a demo of your song, Jeff.
Yeah, Anita was telling me about it.
When that song's a big hit, you're gonna make a pile of money.
Buy myself a ranch.
We'll do a couple more songs. Elena's gonna do an album, and you'll have enough money to buy the biggest spread in Texas.
Billy Joe, there's one problem. See, I'm not a songwriter.
Well, sure you are. You wrote that terrific song for Elena, didn't you? That means you're a songwriter.
No, man, that was just luck, you know? I mean, if it turns out to be good, I could never do that again.
No, wait a minute. I'm sure if you sat down and you just thought about it, you'd come up with a whole slew of hits, just like that.
Look, I'm not going to do it.
But, Jeff, you got to think of the money you're going to be making.
I am not a songwriter, okay? Now, if this turns out for you and Elena, that's swell, terrific, congratulations. But, I mean, that is as far as it goes.
Have you seen Elena?
No, I haven't. No, not since I gave her the song.
Well, she's in the trailer. Why don't you stop by and wish her good luck for today?
Well, Nita, I don't think she'd want to see me, especially now that I'm engaged to Courtney.
Does she know you're engaged?
I didn't tell her, and she didn't say anything.
Oh. Well, don't mention it. Just go by like your friend and tell you're behind her all the way.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh,
Go do it.
She's so nervous. And the more support she gets, the better she's going to be singing today, right?
Right.
Well, did you say anything to Max about the demo that I'm doing?
I told him.
And what did he say? As if I have to ask.
Elena, you know Max. He doesn't understand about recordings and that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, I know all about what Max doesn't understand.
Hey, look, it's a two-way street, Elena.
What do you mean?
Well, you got to try and realize why Max is the way he is. You know, he's had a lot of responsibility, a lot more than he should have. Staying out on the ranch and raising you and me after Mom and Dad were gone. It wasn't very easy on him, you know.
Yeah, I heard all that before.
Yeah, well, he missed out on all the really fun things that you and I just took for granted. Cars, driving into Houston to raise a little hell whenever we wanted to. Max could never do that. It's like he missed out on all the good times in life.
Look, I realize that, Ricky, but that doesn't make it any easier to deal with him when he gets that look on his face. I mean, I bet that right now he thinks that I'm going to fall flat on my face.
Does it really matter to you what Max thinks?
I am going to show him, Ricky. I am going to show everybody. I am going to be that star that Billy Joe says I can be.
Look, if you've got the talent, and everybody says that you do...
I am going to be so big that nobody can ever put me down again.
Honey, it's great to have all this ambition, but well, just be sure that you're doing what you're doing for all the right reasons.
I am going to be rich, and I am going to be...
loved?
And that, too.
I hope so. I really hope so.
Who is it?
Why don't you open the door and find out?
Jed?
Hey, Elena. Oh, hey, there's a rumor going around all over the place you're gonna make me famous. How about that?
No, that's just a rumor, Jeb.
Joe, would you just stop eating so fast? Slow down, slow down.
I'm sorry, honey, I can't help. I'm just so excited about this afternoon.
Okay.
You know, I sure do wish you'd come with me to that recording session.
You know I can, honey.
Well, sure you can. Maggie can manage by herself.
Not when that supper rush starts coming in here,
Look, come on. Let me go to Maggie, and I'll talk to her. I know she won't mind.
No. Truth is, I don't want to go.
You don't want to be there with me?
Oh, yeah, honey, sure I do, and I will be with you in my heart.
Well, I want you sitting there right next to me.
Well, I don't think you're going to be doing much sitting. Anyway, there's going to be all these people there I don't know, and a whole world I don't know anything about.
Honey, just think how exciting it's going to be. I mean, learn all that new stuff, huh?
No, I'm going to be funny with all those recording people there, and they're going to be running around busy, and I'll just be in the way. But I'm going to be with you every minute in my heart. You know that, don't you?
Well, sure I do. I know that. You know, Anita, it's just a start for us, you know that?
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to be big time after today.
Is that rich man going to be there, the one that gave you the money for the session?
No. He's got some real important business to do elsewhere.
Well, goodness, you think with all his investment in the recording that he'd be there, make sure it all goes okay.
Oh, he trusts me. You don't have to be there.
Right.
Oh, I got to get going. I got to go pick up Elena. Well, wish me luck, huh?
Oh, I wish you both all the luck in the world.
Oh. Anita, right, I love you so much. And I want to make you so proud of me.
That's better. Sit down and tell me what's got you all worked up.
I need some cash.
That's what's on your mind? That's no problem. How much you need?
$250,000.
That's a problem.
Daddy, that's why I want you to go over my stock portfolio.
I see.
Now, I have a lot of money tied up in stock. Can you free some of it for me?
It's possible. What do you want it for?
I can't tell you.
We're talking about a lot of money here, huh?
I know, Daddy. I'm sorry, but I just can't give you any explanations.
Well, you want me to just give you $250,000?
Daddy, it's my money.
And you don't think I have a right to know what you're going to use it for?
Of course you do. I'm just not at liberty to tell you.
Sounds very mysterious.
Oh, I don't mean it to be mysterious. And if you think that I'm planning anything foolish with it, I'm not. Please, will you help me?
I'll always help you, honey.
I knew I could count on you.
Hold on. You're not planning on using this money to build that house you've got your heart set on?
No, Daddy. It has nothing to do with the house, believe me.
But you're not going to tell me what it does have to do with.
I can't tell you. I made a promise. I'm sorry. Will you help me?
I'll look over the portfolio, see what I can do.
Thanks, Daddy.
Yes, Hallie. Oh, no. Sure. Now it's fine. we are going to have a brief interruption.
Oh?
Hallie's sending your mother in.
Now?
Yes, we have to discuss the purchase of a TV station.
If you don't mind, I won't stay.
Stay, it won't take long.
Honey, we can talk about it later.
Rena, hello.
So you're gonna make It's All Over Town. You're gonna make that #1 on the charts, huh?
Jeb, it's just a demo, that's all.
Well, no, that's not the way Billy Joe tells it. Well, to anybody that'll listen, that is.
Yeah, well, he just gets carried away.
Well, now, that's the kind of manager you should have in your corner there.
Jeb, you're not upset with me
About what?
for not telling you that I was using your song.
It's your song. I gave that to you. It was a peace offering. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. How is Courtney?
She's fine. She's fine. She's running herself ragged there down at the clinic.
Sure.
Yeah.
And at the ranch, everything's okay?
Yeah, everything's growing and grazing, and you ought to come out there, take a look for yourself. Before you become too big a star.
I'd like to. And I would if my brother hadn't told me not to come back.
Elena, I don't think he meant that.
Oh, Max always means what he says, Jeb. You know that.
No, I don't think you can be that sure this time.
Well, someday he's going to invite me back. Maybe I just won't come.
Elena, don't say things you could regret.
Well, I can't believe it. I'm a genuine songwriter now, Well, you know it. I mean, Dolly Parton, Charlie Pride, they're all going to be calling me up. Ricky, I got to get an unlisted phone number now. Yeah.
Hey, Jeb.
Yeah.
Look what Ricky got for me. It's for luck.
That's real nice.
Oh, wait, there's something else that I didn't tell you.
Oh.
And show you. This teddy bear.
Teddy bear, huh?
Isn't he cute?
Isn't she kind of old to be playing with toys?
Yeah, I think she is.
I thought so.
Well, wait a minute. This is just not any toy.
This is playing my song.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, it is. It even sounds good coming out of a stuffed animal, too.
Well, you just wait till it's coming out of me. On a record.
I can't wait to hear, really.
You mean that, Jeb? Really?
Cub Scouts on.
Rena, what's wrong?
Not a thing. I'm just anxious to get going, that's all.
Honey?
Daddy, it was terrific visiting with you. I gotta go, I've gotta be home before Max gets there. Bye. I'll talk to you later, okay?
I get the distinct impression that I've walked into the middle of something very important.
No such thing, Mama.
Sit down, honey.
Oh, have you two been discussing Rena's stock portfolio?
I wanted to go over some things with Daddy.
What kind of things?
Daddy straightened it out for me.
Why the sudden interest in your stock portfolio?
Oh, I've always been interested. Haven't I, Daddy?
Well, off and on.
It's so fascinating. You know something? I think that all women should have some knowledge of their stock portfolio. Because after all,
Rena,
a man could just...
Are you planning to sell some stock so you can build that house?
Mama, I would never do a thing like that. Especially now that Max and I are getting on.
Max would not approve.
I know. I'll see you two later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. You believe Rena about the house?
Yes and no. I can usually tell when our daughter's trying to wind you around her little finger.
Honey.
What's going on with her now?
Nothing, I promise you. Rena is not thinking of buying the house. Now, don't worry about it.
I'll do my best.
Sit down and we'll complete this business about the station.
tell you something, Ricky. Success is not gonna go to Elena's head. Look at her. She's doing her laundry and everything, ironing.
Honey, why don't you put that ironing board away?
Woo! Elena, you ready to go to the studio? It's time to put the show on the road. Woo!
Well, listen, no, we don't mean to take a beat. Listen, you should go, all right?
Yeah, we were just leaving. You give them all you got, baby.
I will.
Elena, if you don't make me sound good, nobody else will.
Okay, Jeb.
Okay. Okay, buddy.
Goodbye.
Bye. Look at this cute bracelet Ricky gave me. It's for luck.
Yeah, that's really nice. Now, Hag, we better get going, huh?
We have almost an hour.
We gotta get going right now, because I want us to get there and have plenty of time to set up things just the way they should be.
Okay, you go over there and I'll drive over in my car later.
Darling. No, it's not gonna work out that way. You're gonna go right now with me. If you hang around here another hour by yourself, you're gonna get more jittery.
Well, it's better than hanging around there for an hour.
Well, no, it isn't.
Look, Billy Joe, I'm trying real hard not to think about this whole thing, okay?
You're thinking about Bernie, ain't you, huh? Elena, will you stop thinking about Bernie and start concentrating on your song?
Well, Bernie is the only one that made me feel like I could get through this whole thing without falling apart, Billy Joe.
Okay, now, wait a minute. Just calm down, will you? Everything's okay. It's gonna work out fine. Well, we gotta get over there, darling.
Okay. Okay, Billy Joe. Okay. Yeah.
Elena, just what are you doing now?
Well, I'm putting away my clothes.
For Pete's sake, Elena, will you quit thinking about the ironing? You can do all that when you get back, okay? We gotta get over there now.
Well, I know I'm stalling, but I want the place to be tidy when Bernie gets back.
You don't know where Bernie is. He could be miles from here. Elena, either you're going now or I'm gonna hog tie you and drag you over there.
All right, just wait a minute, Billy Joe. No, I'm forgetting something. Just calm down. Just let me think.
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Texas.
Hello.
Hello, Max. How you doing?
Hey, Stryker, I'm okay.
Glad to hear it. May I talk to Rena, please?
Well, she's not here.
No, I guess she's not back from town yet.
No, can I give her a message?
Yeah, have her give me a call at the office. I'll be here for another half hour or so.
Sure thing.
Thanks, Max. Listen, maybe we can all get together for dinner soon.
Yeah, I'd like that, Stryker.
Well, maybe I can arrange a barbecue?
Sounds terrific.
Well, fine. How about next week, whenever you and Rena are free?
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to it.
Well, goodbye, son.
So long, Stryker.
Hi, Max.
Hey, honey.
Get my note?
Yep. Took me a while to figure out your scrawl, but I finally got it.
I know. Sometimes I write notes the way I talk.
Your daddy just called.
Oh?
Yeah, he wants you to call him. He sounded a little nervous talking to me on the phone. What's going on?
I shouldn't be gone very long, Roy. BJ only booked the studio for a couple of hours. Oh, if they call about those new glasses that we ordered, tell them I'll get back to them as soon as I can, okay?
Right. Afternoon, chicken coop.
I'd like to speak to Chris Shaw, please.
Just a minute. I'll see if he's here. This fourth time this lady's called you this afternoon.
I am not in.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm afraid Mr. Shaw isn't in.
Do you expect him soon?
No, ma'am, I reckon I don't.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Ron.
I'm gonna get away with this, Chris.
Oh, going somewhere?
Wait, I am certain that I'm forgetting something.
Well, it can't be that important. Here, it's probably your purse here.
No.
Here you go. Now, darling, let's go on down to that recording studio and record for ourselves a hit, huh?
Wait.
No, wait a minute. Here first. First, you got your good luck beer.
Oh, wait,
You forgot that.
I remembered what I forgot.
What?
I want to bring my costumes.
What for?
Well, I want to wear one when I'm recording the demo so it'll feel like I'm really performing.
Okay, get whatever you want, all right? But hurry up. You can change over at the studio in the dressing room, okay, when I'm checking up on things. Come on, let's go. Hurry up.
Okay, all right. Should I wear my white one?
Whatever you think. Yeah, white. Whatever makes you feel best, okay? Come on.
Or how about...
Texas, starring Beverly McKenzie.
Billy Joe?
Come on, honey. What is it, sweetheart? Huh? What's wrong, man? Come on, tell me.
Bernie!
Oh, forget about Bernie, huh? You don't need him. You got his good luck beer right here, darling. That's all you need. I'm telling you, just stay cool. Everything's gonna be all right, all right? Come on, just don't worry about a thing.
Billy Joe.
Bernie?
Oh, Billy Joe!
It's gonna be all right. Now just calm down, okay?
But Billy Joe, he's dead.
I know, I see him! I see him in there. What do you think? I saw it. I don't know what's going on here. Calm down here. We gotta do something here.
Billy Joe. Close it.
Now just Lynn, you gotta calm down, all right?
Close the closet door, Billy
All right,
Joe.
I'm gonna close it. I'm closing it. All right, close it. See, it's closed now, right?
Joe. We have to do something, Billy Joe.
Len, you gotta calm yourself down, all right? Will you just calm down?
Please.
No, we're not gonna call the police.
Billy Joe, we have to.
Elena, I got a record. Those police come in here, man. You know the first thing they're gonna do? They're gonna blame me right off the bat.
We cannot leave him there, Billy Joe!
I know! We're not going to do that, darling. We're not. Now, just calm down. I'm not going to leave Bernie there, and I am going to do something, all right? Just give me some time to think, all right? Now, we just calm down, all right?
Ricky. Billy Joe, please call Ricky.
All right, I'm going to call him.
He's at Maggie's.
Why are you here?
Dennis called me this afternoon, asked me to come over for dinner.
Yes, but Dennis won't be here for a couple of hours.
Yes, I know. I made a point of getting here earlier so that I could have a chance to speak with you.
I don't have time to talk right now, Elliot.
Why is that?
Because, look, if you came here to have another go at me. Let's just try it some other time, all right?
I haven't come here to have a go at you. I came here because of Iris's little visit.
And why should you be concerned about that?
You remember Iris and I were married for quite some time, and I've gotten pretty good at reading her. She's on the warpath about something, and that path leads straight to your front door.
It's no secret that she has no use for me.
What was it she wanted with you?
She came by for a visit.
Oh, yes, did she?
Yes, she did. Can't she come by to see her daughter-in-law?
Oh, I know Iris too well to buy that.
Well, suit yourself. I have to go now.
That conversation about the book, what was it called? Endless Passion? What was that all about? Iris was getting at something.
Was she?
Yes, she was. And I think you know what.
And I think you're making far too much out of what Iris says, Ellie.
Paige, what are you hiding? What have you been hiding these past months?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the mugging. I'm talking about that strange friend of yours from California, that Chris Shaw who showed up at the apartment. I'm talking about Billy Joe coming by to check on you after having seen you at the Packard Hotel.
I don't see that those incidents need to be connected.
You can thank your lucky stars that it was I and not Dennis who was here when Chris and Billy Joe came by. But one of these days, you're not going to be so lucky.
Please, Elliot. Go away and leave me alone.
And let you slip into Iris's setup? Because that's what's going to happen. Paige, what is it that you're hiding? Is it really so terrible?
Yes. It is.
Oh, I'm glad you're here.
You all right?
Bernie is dead.
Okay, everything's gonna be all right. Where is he?
He's over here in the closet.
No, Ricky.
It's all right, Elena. I promise it's gonna be all right, okay? Come on, honey. It's gonna be all right.
No.
Oh, no. How'd he get in there?
I know how he got in there. What do you think, that I put him in there?
I don't know what to think. I'm just asking you.
No, I found him there.
Okay, just take it easy, man. Me and Elena were just getting ready to go to the recording session. You know that. You saw us. And then in the last minute, she opened up the closet door to get some costumes, and there Bernie was.
Have you been in the trailer all day?
Well, what do we do now?
Call the police.
Sure good to get out of the city clothes into something more comfortable. What do you want for supper, honey? Steak or chicken?
Well, I want to know what's going on with you and your daddy.
Not a thing. Daddy probably forgot to tell me something when I saw him in town. Okay? Now, what do you want for supper?
Your daddy says he'll be in the office for another half hour. Now, why don't you go call him before he leaves?
I can talk to him in the morning.
I'll fix supper. You call your daddy.
Okay. Hi, Daddy.
Hello, honey. You just get home?
A few minutes ago. Mother still there?
No, she's gone back to KVIK. Now, listen, honey, I've looked over your stock portfolio, and I can arrange to sell some of the stock, but this is a bad time to sell.
It's important, Daddy. Do the best you can, okay?
All right. But on one condition, I'm going to tell your mama.
Oh, no. Don't do that.
I'm not going to put $250,000 in your bank account and not tell your mother.
Why not?
Listen, honey, you think about what you're asking me to do. Now, your mother will understand. You just sit down and talk to her.
Daddy, why don't we talk about it tomorrow, okay? I've got to fix supper for a hungry husband here.
All right, but you think about what I said. All right. Talk to you tomorrow.
Bye. Oh, I see you've decided on steak. See what else we've got here.
What was that phone call about?
Oh, just some business stuff.
What kind of business?
Oh, honey, do you want baked, mashed, or home fries?
That call sounded important to me.
Not really?
Rena, honey, you drive all the way into town to talk about it.
I didn't drive into town to see Daddy. I went to see Elena.
Elena?
Yes. Oh, honey, I knew she was scared to death, poor thing, so I wanted to give her a little support. I wanted to wish her luck on her recording session.
Now, I told you to stay out of that.
Paige, if you'll only tell me what it is you're hiding, I might be able to help you in some way.
can't.
Well, I can try, but not unless you're honest with me.
I did something. Before I returned to Houston. Something that Dennis nor anyone else can ever find out about.
Something so terrible that you have to put yourself through this hell?
Yes.
And Iris knows.
She does now.
And yet you can't tell me.
No.
Oh, but why?
Because Iris knows it's got to stop there.
Knowing Iris, do you really think it will?
It's got to, that's all.
And you think you can handle it alone?
Yes.
Well, you haven't done a very good job so far.
I know.
What makes you think you can do any better in the future?
I have no choice.
Does this terrible thing you've done, does it have anything to do with Chris Shaw? Is he trying to blackmail you?
Yes.
Well, then you have to tell me what it is.
Please, Elliot.
Paige, if it's a matter of
No,
pride.
no, please, no more questions.
Paige,
please.
look at you. You're on the verge of a collapse. How much longer do you think you can go on like this?
I don't know.
Well, then you've got to tell me.
No. I have to leave that.
Paige, would it really be so terrible if Dennis found out?
Yes, it would. Dennis found out I would lose him, Elliot.
Don't you think you're selling yourself short? And Dennis?
Dennis is my husband, and I know that he loves me. But he is also a man. And he just wouldn't understand. I doubt you would understand, for that matter.
Well, try me.
No, I can't.
Trust me.
I can't trust anyone at this point.
What if Iris tells Dennis this terrible secret?
She wouldn't do that.
What's to stop her?
Because she knows it would destroy him, and she would never do anything like that.
Well, what are you going to do now?
There's only one thing I can do now.
I should have known you'd get yourself in trouble sooner or later.
Now, look here, Donovan. I didn't get myself in any more trouble.
It sure looks like it to me.
Well, where's your proof?
You're here, aren't you?
Didn't I tell you, Elena, huh? Didn't I tell you they laid the whole thing right there on my door?
Will you just cool it? Detective Donovan, this is my sister Elena. She found the body. Where is the body? It's in the closet.
No, don't!
Elena, Detective Donovan's got to check this out.
I'm getting out of here.
Nobody can leave until you're questioned.
I'm not staying here.
Now look, miss, my partner is talking to the people who live in the trailer next door. Now just as soon as he's
We got
finished...
important business, Donovan.
This is important, right?
You see, Elena was supposed to make this demo tape today.
Well, I'm sorry, but that'll have to wait.
Now, look here. This girl's gonna have a big chance. I'm not gonna see you blow. Shut up!
Shut up. Look, I can fill you in on everything, and we know where they're going to be. They're not going to leave town.
Where's this studio?
It's Elena Recording Studios. It's on Olive Street.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. You can go to the studio with Officer Thompson as your escort.
Oh, great. We get to ride there under an armed guard?
That is my best offer.
That'll be fine.
Thompson, I want you to take 2 people over to Eleanor's studios. When you're finished, I want you to call me and I'll tell you where to meet me.
It's all right to go now?
Let's go. You can't remove anything from the crime scene.
This is my teddy bear.
You think that teddy bear killed Bernie?
Okay, get out of here.
Come on.
Well, what do you think?
I can give you an educated guess.
Okay.
I think Chris Shaw killed Bernie.
Elena is my sister-in-law. And Max, I like her. Ricky said she was scared and nervous. Well, I wanted to give her a little support. Now, what's so terrible about that?
I've already explained my relationship with Elena to you. There is none, and I don't want one.
Does that mean I can't have one either? Maybe I can help you and Elena get back on the right track.
I didn't ask for that kind of help. And besides, Elena's been on the wrong track all her life.
Oh, Max. Max, you can't mean that.
Yes, I do. Elena, she's in Houston right now, running around with all kinds of trashy people. And that Billy Joe Wright—he's been in Huntsville prison. And Lord knows what kind of people she's been messing around with in that chicken coop place.
And she's also living in the Aquarius Apartments. She's probably met a lot of nice people there. Dennis and Paige Carrington live there.
Rena, I've had to deal with Elena much longer than you have, and I know a whole lot more about her nature than you do.
I doubt that, Max. I don't think you've even tried to get to know Elena. All you can see is that she hasn't been living the way you want her to live. So, you've just blocked her out of your mind.
Rena, how long have you known Elena? I mean, real well.
Since we've been married, but...
Well, then how can you claim to know her better than I do?
Maybe because I'm a woman. I can understand how she feels.
Now, that argument just doesn't hold water. You know that. Especially when I brought her up and watched her grow.
And you couldn't forgive her for wanting a different kind of life than you had. Max, why can't she have her own life? Why is it so hard for you to accept and allow differences in people?
Elena is headed for trouble again, and I'm tired of getting her out of it.
Maybe she's headed for a big singing career instead, huh?
Well, fine. If that's the kind of life she wants, let her have it. But I don't want any part of it.
Max, she's your family.
No. Not anymore, she's not. Now let's do something about supper.
Why are you being this way? I've tried everything I can to make this marriage work, and you don't give me one bit of help.
If what you want is for me to make up with my sister Elena, you can forget it. I'm not gonna do it.
Max, where are you going?
I'm going for a walk.
Max, wait a minute! Don't walk out on me now! Talk to me! This is our marriage!
We're not talking. We're arguing.
Honey, I don't want that any more than you do.
We'll talk later, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Andy! Hey, Jeter, is everything all set up?
I didn't think you two were going to show up.
Yeah, well, we had a little business to attend to.
It'll be another 20 minutes. What's with the cop?
Oh, yeah, he's just a friend of Elena's here.
Weird friends. Want a beer?
No, I don't want any.
What's wrong with Elena?
She's just a little nervous, that's all. Sweetheart, listen, you better go calm down, okay? Just get yourself a little calm down, all right?
I don't think I could do this without my costumes, Billy Joe.
Hey, what do you mean? Come on. Hey, you don't wear costumes when you rehearse, do you? So just pretend like this is a rehearsal. That's all. Just think of it like that, okay?
Try.
Good. Now, what I want you to do is, I just want you to, just go into your dressing room, okay? Now, I want you to try to calm yourself down, all right? I gotta take care of some things here with Andy and Jeter, all right?
Maybe we should cancel this.
Now, listen, you get that whole idea out of your mind right now. Get it out. Get it right out of your mind. Because this is your big chance, Elena. This is your big chance, and it's mine, too. This is so important. Now, I want you to go back in that dressing room. I want you to relax, okay? Now, just take a couple deep breaths, you know? That's all you gotta do. And you're gonna relax, and I want you to think of nothing. Don't think of anything but that song, all right? Okay, darling, huh? Well, now, what do I have to do to kind of move things along here a little bit, huh?
I think the best would be for you to try and stay out of the way.
Hey, but wait a minute, I'm Elena's manager here.
Why don't you manage her from a corner in the control booth? Look, these boys know what they're doing. They don't like a lot of suggestions, understand?
Okay, Jeter, yeah, sure.
How is Elena? I mean, she looks like a truck ran over her.
Don't worry, Andy. Everything's all right. She'll be fine. She'll be just fine.
What is it?
Well, open it and find out.
For me?
Yeah, for you.
But why?
Why not? It's a little good luck present to wish you success in your singing career.
You're supposed to make things better for me, Bernie Bear. What are they?
Oh, just something to help you relax.
You mean the tranquilizers?
No, more like aspirin.
I don't know, Bernie. I don't like taking pills.
Oh, it's nothing to worry about. They're real mild.
No, thank you, but I'd rather not.
Well, keep them just in case.
Look, I really don't need them, Bernie.
Well, you never know. Now, you've never done a demo tape before. You just might get real jittery.
Yeah, well, I'd rather be nervous than numb.
These aren't going to make you numb. I told you, they're not strong. Bernie would not give you something like that.
I think I need more help than you can give me right now.
Hey, Miss, I'm sorry, but the coop isn't open yet.
I was looking for Chris Shaw.
Well, Mr. Shaw isn't here right now.
Do you expect him soon?
Well, in a couple of hours, he's down at the recording studio with Billy Joe and Elena.
Billy Joe, right?
Yeah. Are you a friend of Billy Joe's?
I know Billy Joe.
What'd you say your name was?
I didn't.
Well, like I said, Mr. Shaw should be back shortly, unless he has another appointment. But Roy'd know better about that than I would.
Roy?
He's my boyfriend. And he's the bartender here. I don't really work here. I run the beauty parlor down the street. Although from the amount of work I do helping Roy, I might just as well. Maybe I should ask him to talk to Mr. Shaw about getting part-time for
Listen,
me.
if you don't mind, would you please talk to this Roy person and see if Mr. Shaw is expected after the recording session?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, Billy Joe, not to worry. These boys know their business.
Okay there, buddy. Whatever you say, Jeter.
Okay. We'll be ready to go real soon, so why don't you go get Elena?
Okay, yeah, well. What the hell are you doing here, man?
I'm here as Mr. Lawrence's representative. I told you that earlier.
You're the last person Elena needs to see right now. She's a nervous wreck as it is.
What's she so nervous about this little session for? She sings at the Coop 2 sets a night, 6 days a week.
It's not the session, man. It's Bernie.
Bernie?
Him being dead and all.
Bernie is in Mexico.
He's in the closet of his trailer, dead. Elena found him there just before we came here.
Wait a minute. You want to back up and tell me what happened?
Thought you knew all about it.
How was I supposed to know?
I figured if you caught Bernie back in town, you'd be the first one to grease him.
Oh, it's true. I didn't want him around, but he's not worth killing. He's a two-bit punk.
Yeah? Well, somebody must have thought he was worth it.
Yeah. I wonder who.
See that cop over there?
Yeah, I was wondering why they need security around here.
He's not security, man. He's been dogging us. We couldn't leave the scene of the crime without him. They wanted to make sure we didn't skip town.
Oh, they think the two of you had something to do with it?
First of all, man, Donovan won't trust me far enough as he can spit. And the second of all, I know Elena's a nervous wreck. I just wish she can pull through this whole thing. But she's gonna fall to pieces, man, if she sees you here.
Why, does Elena think that I'm responsible for Bernie's death?
Well, let's just say she's filled with all sorts of crazy thoughts. And as far as it goes, I don't know what she can do right now.
Hi, Chris.
Hello, Elena. Good luck.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Hey, Andy, everything's all set.
Okay, let's get moving, huh?
Okay. Come on over here. Remember, this is a big chance, all right? Just get yourself psyched up. This is everything.
Man, she's spaced out. Wonder what she's taking.
I have no idea.
Whatever it is, she sure is happy. Okay, let's go through it one time.
Go ahead. I'm gonna be under control, man.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
It's all over town, that it's all over now. Everyone's saying it's true. They say you have left me broken your vow. Tell me, what am I to do? I could give. Why should it be you turned on me and took all my reason to live? All over town, that it's all over now. Everyone's saying it's true.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, Dennis.
You're here early.
Yeah, my meeting with Stryker didn't last as long as I thought it would.
Paige let you in?
Yes, I was lucky she was still here. She said she was running a bit late.
Yes, you were lucky. Well, how'd everything go with Stryker today?
He set up a meeting with the judge for tomorrow.
Well, did he seem optimistic about you being able to leave the country?
Yeah, he seemed to be. I think he has grounds this time to expect the judge to give me permission to leave.
Well, any more word on this Roger Williams you've been trying to track down?
No. Dennis, if it's all the same with you, I'd rather talk about something else.
Fine.
You hungry? I'm famished.
Well, I could eat. I got an idea.
What's that?
Why don't I give Paige a call at the top of the World Club, see if she'd like to join us?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Roy says it's all right for you to wait in here.
Thank you.
Well, it's Roy you ought to thank. But were up to me, I'd be scared to death to let anybody wait in Mr. Shaw's office. But I figure Roy knows best. Well, I'll let Mr. Shaw know you're waiting as soon as he comes in.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry that I stormed out like that.
You walked a long time.
Yeah, well, I had a lot of thinking to do.
Feel like talking?
I don't think I have much more to say.
There's a lot more to say about Elena.
I've said it all.
I think I'll start supper.
Honey, please, please. Don't be angry.
How do you expect me to feel? Max, you shut me out of your life. I can't deal with that. I can't live that way, Max.
Well, you know I love you, don't you, Rena?
Yes.
Well, isn't that enough?
No.
I don't know what else I can give.
Give me, Max, that part that you keep hidden away.
Rena, honey, you're more part of me than anyone on this earth. We live together.
There's got to be more than living together. Max, I want to be a part of what made that man that I love. I want to know about your great-grandparents, about that fourth cousin once removed. I want to know what you were like when you were Steve's age.
That's not important.
It is to me. It's all important because that's a part of your life. Max, you won't let me see that. I'm feeling closed out, you know? I feel separated from that part that's so important. Honey, this is your land. Your sunrise, your sunsets. You belong here. I'm still a stranger. Max, darling Max. I don't want to be a stranger anymore. But I have to understand, you know.
Can't explain it. Either you understand it or you don't.
You can't explain it. Tell me about your family. Tell me about your roots. I want to know what it was like when you were happy as a little kid, when you were sad. Person by person, place by place. I don't care where you begin, where it ends, but just please make me a part of this.
can't. I'm sorry. I just can't.
What are you doing here, Paige?
I came here to see you.
Well, I don't want to see you.
Well,
I should have thought you'd have gotten the message.
I have been trying to call you all afternoon, Chris.
I know.
Then why wouldn't you talk to me?
You're getting very dense all of a sudden, Paige. I'm a very busy man. As far as I'm concerned, we're through. Our little business association is over. Fini.
Oh, really?
Bye-bye.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I just got a little visit from Iris Wheeler this afternoon.
Oh, she didn't waste much time, did she?
Did you really think she would?
I don't care one way or the other. You wouldn't do business with me. I went somewhere else.
I did everything that you asked me to, Chris.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
It's not what I heard from Jim Lawrence. Now, you took him for a little ride. You took me for a little ride, too, for that matter, Paige. I don't like being played for a fool, Paige. And either does Lawrence. You know, you're lucky all you got from him was cuts and bruises.
I'm not afraid of Lawrence. Or anyone else, for that matter.
No?
No. Just what did you expect to gain by selling that film to Iris?
Come on, Paige. That should be obvious. Money.
Oh, really? And what if she won't pay you the money?
Oh, I think she will. For the wife of one of the wealthiest men in the nation, what's a mere $1 million?
Oh, Chris, you are playing with fire.
Yes, makes life a lot more interesting, don't you think?
Iris is a lot smarter than you give her credit for.
I think she's smart. I think she's very smart. Smart enough to know what a scandal it would cause if her daughter-in-law's little porno film were to get a public exhibition. Now, what did dear Mrs. Wheeler say when she paid you a visit?
She wants me out of Houston.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. I hope you follow her advice.
I'm not leaving Houston, Chris. And I am not leaving Dennis, which is what she wants.
Foolish, Paige. Very, very foolish. See, you're being led by your heart again. But I don't care what happens, Paige. Once I get the money, I don't care if you and hubby patch it up at all.
I am not going to let you do this, Chris. I am not going to let you sell that film to Iris. And I know just how to stop you.
Do you really think we should bother Paige?
Why don't you want me to call Paige, Dad? I'm sure she'd enjoy our company.
Well, on the other hand, she might feel obliged to say that we should come along, and you know how things get so busy down at the club.
Yeah, but things are usually slow at the beginning of the week. Besides, Paige is usually pretty honest about that sort of thing. Unless you don't want to go.
Well, look, you know I don't have a coat and tie with me. Wouldn't it be easier just to call the Mexican place down the street?
You left a sports jacket and tie here when you were staying with us. You can wear that.
Well, it seems you've thought of everything.
Dad, does all this have to do with the fact that you were arrested at the top of the World Club?
No.
Are you sure?
It has nothing to do with that.
Then that settles it.
And just how do you think you can stop me from selling that film to Iris Wheeler?
I don't think I have to remind you that the police have been after you for some time now, ever since they raided that little porno studio of yours.
I managed to keep myself clear of that, Paige. They found nothing at the studio to connect me with it.
Maybe. But I can connect you with it. And not only that, Chris, I have
I don't think you'll do that, Paige.
Oh, remember, once you sell that film to Iris, I have relatively little to lose.
Mm-hmm. And what about your self-respect? Or doesn't that kind of a thing mean anything to you anymore? I mean, it's one thing for Dennis to find out about it, but quite another for all of Houston to know about your sordid past. No, I don't think you'll go through with your little threat.
Try me. If you go through with that plan, I will drag you down with me, Chris.
You're bluffing, Paige.
Am I? If Dennis ever finds out about that, you'll see just how much I'm bluffing.
Who is it?
Police, Mr. Shaw. I want to ask you some questions.
Just a minute.
They
Get back.
can't see me here.
Going somewhere?
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Texas.